everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we have with us 125cc maxi scooter by Piaggio, the Aprilia SXR 125. Special thanks to Autosol Dapodi for providing us this scooter for the review. If you are looking for any Piaggio product, whether it be Aprilia or the Vespa, you can visit their dealership and they'll provide you the best offers. They are present in Dapodi as well as in Vakhrewadi and they're keeping your safety in mind. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to us and ring that bell. We are also present on Instagram, so you can check out our page, and if you have any queries you can ask us there as well. And don't forget to hit that follow button. The Aprilia SR 125 is a maxi scooter with sporty looks, and there are many things that are carried from the SR 125 to the scooter by Aprilia. With that, you have this big adjustable windscreen and then our LED headlights with LED DRL and LED turn indicators. Just like the SR 125, you have telescopic forks and then is a 12-inch alloy wheel in the front with a MRF tire mounted on it of the section 120/70. It gets a 220mm disc brake in the front with combined braking system. It is a maxi scooter but has these sporty looks with the sharp angular lines. In the front you have this Italy logo. With that, it is very practical because you have a storage in the front which is a big locked storage, and you get a USB charger and two pockets to keep your phone and wallet. The best thing is that it is locked. Over the storage is a hook to hang your bag. The saddle is decently padded. It is slightly on the stiffer side to give it a sporty feel, and then the saddle height is 775mm. I am 5'9", I can easily get both of my feet on the ground, and if you are above 5'5", you can easily ride the scooter. In fact, the knee room is also sufficient for someone above 6 feet, so you won't have any problem. Below the footboard is Aprilia badging. The scooter gets a ground clearance of 160mm, which is decent enough for this scooter, and it weighs 128 kg, which is slightly on a heavier side considering that it is a 125cc scooter only. Under the seat is a 21-litre storage, and you also get an under-seat storage light. Although it is not a LED light, it is a bulb light, but that's okay. With that, you have a 7-litre fuel tank, and this scooter gives you a fuel efficiency of somewhere around 55 kmpl, which is claimed, so you'll easily get somewhere around 50 kmpl. Slightly on a lower side for a 125cc scooter. Now this scooter is powered by a 124.5cc 3-valve SOHC engine, which is air cooled and is fuel injected. It gets a CVT gearbox and generates a maximum power of 9.5 PS at 7600 rpm with a peak torque of 9.2 Nm at 6250 rpm, which I can say is decent enough for a 125cc scooter. To suit its sporty profile, you get a monoshock in the rear that is adjustable. At the rear is also a 12-inch alloy wheel with a 120/70 section MRF tire, and it gets a 140mm drum brake in the rear which has CBS. Along with that is a side-hung single barrel exhaust. Let's check out how it sounds. At the tail end is a good looking LED tail light with LED turn indicators, and then you have this big grab rail with a padding in the center. Now let's check out the instrument cluster. So it is a big LCD display and the LCD quality is very good. It feels like a HD screen and it's crisp and clear. With that you have multiple information. So you have the tachometer, then you have the speedometer. On the left hand side you have the fuel gauge, on the right hand side you have the temperature gauge. Along with that, on the tops you have multiple information like time, outside temperature. Then you have the average fuel efficiency, distance to empty, battery voltage, and on the right hand side you have the odometer. Now coming to the handlebar, just like the Burgman, you have a separately mounted handlebar, and on the right hand side you have the self start switch and the mode switch. Now this mode switch is not the riding mode switch. It basically controls the top two screens of the instrument cluster. Coming to the left hand side, you have the headlight control integrated with the pass switch, then you have the turn indicator control, and then you have the horn. So it is a decently loud single tone horn. And before we take the scooter on a ride, I should tell you that the mirrors are good enough. They are slightly smaller in shape, but they do a decent job in cities. Now it's time for us to take the SXR 125 on the city roads of Pune and see how it performs. And before you go on a ride, don't forget to wear your helmet and follow all road safety rules.
This is
is a very accommodating scooter, wide seat with a big grab rail, making it easy seating for the rider and pillion. However, the seat is slightly on a stiffer side, which is decent for short distances but can slightly be uncomfortable for long ones. The posture is straight, there is enough space on the footboard and decent knee room for a tall rider. The SXR 125 is powered by the same engine sitting in the Vespa 125. It is a very subtle and calm engine. There are no vibrations. However, the motor on the SXR is also not performance oriented. It gets a good initial pickup and pulls well till the mid-range. After that, it's almost flat at the top. The scooter takes its own time to climb the numbers on the speedometer, making the power delivery very linear. The ride is very smooth and comfortable, and there are no power surges. The acceleration feels slightly less compared to the other 125cc scooter, and the main reason for that is the weight. The SXR is 20 kilos heavier than its direct rival, the Burgman Street 125. Although you do get to hear slight snorkeling sound while pinning down the throttle, giving it a sporty feel. Having a disc in the front definitely changes the overall braking performance. The brake is powerful and the feedback is good. The rear one is slightly on a lower side when it comes to feedback and its bite, but both combined do the job well, and definitely the combi brakes also make it more efficient. The handling characteristics are good and the handle feels light. The suspension setup is slightly on a stiffer side and hence you get good handling characteristics. The feedback from the suspension is good and so is the overall stability. The only downside of having stiff suspension setup is that bad roads and rough patches will carry to you. Else it has that sporty characteristics like the SR125. The fit and finish is good on this scooter. However, there are few panels with uneven gaps. The only thing I feel on this scooter is that the features are missing and the rivals are offering it at a way lower price point. Although Aprilia's refinement is at par with its competition, but the question still remains, is it value for money? Because by spending 11,000 more, you can get the SXR 160, which has more power and ABS for your safety. Our ride with the SXR 125 has come to an end. It is a very decent scooter. It is not that raw, punchy and sporty. It takes its own sweet time to get to its top speed. The motor is very refined as well as the design is very good. There are few minor improvements that I feel Aprilia should do to it, but for now it is not a deal breaker. It is a good scooter and you can get it at a price tag of 1.16 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi. I hope this video was helpful for you. Do give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss out great content from us. We are also present on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, so go ahead and check out our pages and follow us there. The handle will be right over here. If you still have any doubts or any queries, leave it in the comment section below or directly get in touch with us on our social media pages. We'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, stay home, stay safe and ride safe. Bye bye.